Hi, it's about time I talk about ear stretching again. Today is the day for another video about the taping method. If you are an ear stretching virgin, there are more than two, but there are two famous ways of stretching your ears, using tapers and using tape. These two things have very similar names, so the tapering method and the taping method. This one is shit, don't do it. This one is good. This is from me doing my lipstick, just please ignore. You have your earlobe living its life over here, you take your taper, you push it in, you force the tissue to stretch. This is called your fistula. The taper will then be shoved in your earlobe very hard. Firstly, it's going to hurt like a bitch. It's just damaging your tissue and you're going to get cat butt in your ears, which is where your ears kind of wrinkle up. Mine has pretty much gone because they've been healing and they've sized down. You would have your taper in your earlobe. You would then take your tunnel, your single flare tunnel, you would line it up and then you would push your tunnel in and push the taper out, and then the tunnel will be sitting in your ear. That's the way it's supposed to work. However, lots of people, including myself, don't bother to put a tunnel in, or an eyelet. It should be called an eyelet, don't call it a tunnel. They don't bother to put that eyelet in and they leave the taper in. The taper sits in the ear, so this is too big for my ear, but it sits in your ear and it sits like this. It holds your ear down and it dangles. It doesn't sit cute and back the way you kind of expect it to. It sits down and it holds your ear down and makes your ear bend. If you go into my plug collection video or any of my videos from around a year ago, you can see with my 22mm plugs, my ears are up. Sorry, I keep looking at myself, but I'm just explaining so you can see. So your ears will be up like this, and you'll almost get like a C shape in your ear. No matter what happens in your stretching life, don't use tapers as jewelry. Tapers are okay from 0 up to about 10mm. Then after 10mm, you should not use them. So they're okay when they're like this size, like little ones, maybe even up to like an 8mm or a 10mm. They're okay as long as you're transferring an eyelet in afterwards. When it comes to tape, you have a few options. Some people use electrical tape, which I personally haven't tried, so I can't really attest to how it works, but I have been told that it's not good. And then there are two types of tape that you should use. So you have bondage tape, which you would literally go to a sex shop and buy some bondage tape, unless you just have bondage tape lying around. The other one is PTFE Teflon tape. I have never tried bondage tape. If I had it, I would try it because I like the idea of it. It's quite thick, I think. But the PTFE Teflon tape is very thin and papery. It comes like this. I got mine on eBay. It was like 5 rolls for £5 or something. It's more tape than I would ever need because I only went up to an inch, but anyway. So you take it out like that, and then this is the tape. You can see it's quite stringy, so this is obviously a bit that you wouldn't be able to use, but it's very stringy in texture, and it's not stretchy, hard, papery texture, like. And you'll also find it's very creasy, so if you have a look at it, it's got a really creasy texture and you have to really be careful to keep it smooth. Take your PTFE Teflon tape and you will take your plug, whatever plug you're going to be using. I currently am waiting for my single flare eyelets in 12mm to come in the post, so when they come I will I'll make another video showing how I actually do it when I'm actually stretching my ears, but this is a demonstration for you. You will take your plug single flare, which means it's only got one flare and the other side is straight. I suggest take enough for about 4 or 5 wraps and then get some scissors. Your life will be a lot easier with scissors. There's no point trying it without scissors because the stuff is just stringy and it won't work. You have your piece of tape. This is probably a little bit shorter than what you would ideally use. You will line your tape up like this. So I realise you can't see yet, but I'll show you once it's on. And then you will wrap the tape slowly around your tunnel. As you turn the tunnel, pull that tape nice and taut and keep it going. Once all your tape is on, your plug will look like this. It should be just about the right width. If it's sticking out, just take some scissors and cut it, or you can just like fold the excess into the back. That's what I did. Then you have your plug ready to go. You'll moisturize your ear, give it a massage with oil, stretch it out, get it nice and warm, put your tunnel in. You're gonna wear it for a week, take it out, put more tape on top, put it back in again, wear it for another week, then put more tape on, and keep on doing that process until it's so taped that when you hold up your next size, it's the same width as your taped plug. Then you can just put your next size in and hey presto, you've stretched without any pain. That's the taping method in a nutshell. I hope that video was helpful for you guys. I appreciate you watching. Thank you for sticking with me, and stay tuned for more of my ear stretching journey. I'll see you guys later.